Don't forget to like and subscribe, and check out our new podcast, Our Therapy for Nerds.
So, the Juggernaut and the rest of the Avengers arrive in time to stop demon-possessed Daredevil from using the hammers to implement their nefarious plan.
Wait, did you say Juggernaut and the rest of the Avengers?
Yes, he was totally instrumental in stopping the hand.
Juggernaut, as in the unstoppable Juggernaut. Brotherhood of Mutants Juggernaut?
Yeah? Why?
Since when is he not a villain?
Oh, my friend, love has conquered all.
My head, I feel like we're having two different conversations. What do you mean?
Trust me, it works. Once you see it, you'll be all like, girl, that is awesome!
Okay. Well, anyways, who are the Avengers fighting?
That's the genius part of it. They're fighting, wait for it, the Avengers.
Oh, like Captain America versus Iron Man. Very classic.
No, Captain America versus Captain America.
What the flip?
See, here's how it all goes down.
Okay, we're back with another game featuring Miss Marvel.
Miss Marvel and others.
And others.
It's not just about Miss Marvel.
Actually, you've got a little bit of a very interesting situation on your team over there.
I know, there is... Okay, why did I play this particular team? You're going to have to find out. I tell you why.
At the very end.
At the end.
Yes.
Why did I play Juggernaut? You're going to have to find out why.
There is a special reason, though. So, and it's actually quite humorous as far as we're concerned.
We think it's funny,
we
but
think it's
we
hilarious.
do have a little bit of a weird sense of humor. But
Right.
if you watch us all the time, you probably do, too. You're probably a little weird.
And we love you for it. So, I want to start out with a little bit of a bang. So, I'm using Cable and Eye on the Prize. This allows me to... grab an objective 2 inches away instead of 1 for this first round. Or for the round you used the card, I should say. So, Cable's got 2 power. Might as well try to utilize that to the best of my ability. My team is... It was kind of requested to be a bunch of flyers, which I was fine with. I've been wanting to play Hulkbuster for a while. And then I decided to go with some shooty bits, which is why Cable and Deadpool are there. And it just so happens everybody's an Avenger, so that's even better.
There you go.
Though I tell you what, this game, when I was editing it together, Captain America versus Captain America, that kind of got a little confusing at times. So,
all right, there's Wolverine. He picked up a fragment. I figure he can take a little more damage, so...
Yeah, his healing factor is pretty nice.
Mm-hmm.
So, believe it or not, Juggernaut, last I read, was actually trying to be a good guy. Or for at least about a year ago, he was.
Really?
After the whole... so, basically, all the gods that created these powers, like the demon god Sidorak, they came back. And I can't remember how the whole story went. But basically, Juggernaut reclaimed his power as the Juggernaut. But he decided he kind of wanted to go down a more righteous path. Maybe that might have been 2 years ago now that I think about it, but he was trying to be a good guy for a while.
Interesting. I hope that he is still trying. I'm sending out positivity his way.
Positive vibes? Yeah, I need to catch up on that. I haven't read that one in a while.
I like when, kind of villains try to be good. I don't know. It's just a thing I have.
Right. All right, so you decided to start things out with not a bang, a slap, I guess, a punch.
Yeah, so Miss Marvel was in range, and I was like, why not? Let's get this party started.
So I think this sets a very interesting tone for the game. Miss Marvel, just right off the bat, decides to whack Cable took 4 right from the very beginning. Cable.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No, you're not.
I know.
You're never sorry about these things. You'll never be satisfied, Nikki.
I
the
will
damage you
never be
inflict.
satisfied. I'm that kind of person.
All right, so yes, I was super excited to be playing Hulkbuster. I've been wanting to play him for a while. Never had a good reason, or we had other people we needed to play. And trying to put a 6-cost hero into your list is not easy. Not unless you're really willing to kind of not take a whole lot of other people. So I just went on that side. I did grab the gem. Or I'm sorry, the cube fragment. That billboard in the middle is decorative. It's not intended to be blocking or anything. So if you have questions about that throughout the game, that's why. Nikki and I both knew that. And now you do too. You're welcome.
So I was hoping I could just get up there, but no, it's just a little bit out of reach. So
So yeah, here's the problem. People who are kind of not aware of the rules, no matter what the terrain looks like, it is played from a top-down 2D point of view. So height means nothing. So that makes this kind of map a little bit difficult because there's a lot of 3D things that kind of get in the way.
well, also I was really wanting Juggernaut to get that fragment because again he can take a little more, but he couldn't fit.
Nope.
So
But this is also why you're at the bottom of this building and you can shoot Hulkbuster. You had clear shot.
yeah.
But again, because you got to treat this as a 2D board.
Oh, that was not good.
Well, you get a reroll.
Oh, that's right. This is the what's it called? Energy blast or something?
Yeah, that's an energy blast, and it's because you're Captain Marvel that you can do that.
Yeah, energy blast, and she can re-roll any number of dice.
So, not too impressive. A little bit impressive.
She tried, bless her heart.
Bless her heart. All right, so here comes Deadpool with his buddy Cable. I honestly didn't anticipate them being intended them to be right next to each other, but it worked out really nicely. Especially since they've got this buddy cop thing going on in the comics, or did for a while.
What was that movie? that
Deadpool 2.
Was it Deadpool 2?
It
Okay.
was Deadpool 2, yeah.
Yeah, I found them very amusing in that movie.
Yeah, the comics are actually pretty good. The Deadpool Cable comics. It was a Deadpool Get Cable comic.
Okay, so I'm wanting to move him up there. At first, I didn't think I was going to have room.
But you did. So nothing stops the Juggernaut. Look how puny you are. You're so adorable next to Hulkbuster.
I'll show you adorable.
So yeah, that movement gave you 2 power. And then now your strike, I think you had 3 dice.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Yeah. That's an interesting roll you
I
have
just
there.
feel like the more dice I roll, the worse I do. I really
Hey,
feel...
you did 1. Good job, Juggernaut. Good job.
Don't be so condescending, Andy. I know you don't mean it.
It's a golf clap situation, I feel. So. This was hilarious because Nikki's like, who do you have left? He was hidden strategically under the crane. It was War Machine.
The last time I played War Machine, I was not that impressed. But we'll see how you do.
I've had back and forth success with him. I'm hoping this is the 4th success. So, we'll see.
The 4th.
Now, Nikki did let me go back and play Chimichangas. I had intended to play that. That's why that's out of turn. So, thank you, Nikki, for letting me do that.
You are so welcome.
I mean, who doesn't love
I
Chimichangas?
love chimichangas. I'm hoping to take some of your chimichangas.
That is not... If you clearly look at the card, it's Deadpool's face on the card.
But chimichangas are my favorite.
It's everyone's favorite.
It is?
Yes. Well, maybe. And by
Okay.
everyone, I mean the 2 people in this room right here.
Captain America.
Behind Miss Marvel. Doesn't seem very heroic to me.
So I am in range. Hey, we're teaming up. Come on.
Team up.
So I just decide, let's put some more damage out there. Why not? Okay, so 1.
But hey, he knows karate.
And I just knew you were gonna but you didn't.
I didn't. All right, so this crisis requires you to move this at the end of the turn. You score, then you move it. Since I had priority and since I had more people contesting it, I got the points, but she gets to move it. So both Deadpool and Cable got poisoned and took a damage. Well, Cable doesn't get poisoned. He can't be. And then I think, Hulkbuster and Juggernaut on the other side got poisoned and took a damage. So this is a high damage game.
It is.
Because the cubes are now about to do damage as well. So you seem to be enjoying yourself playing Miss Marvel.
I do like playing Miss Marvel. She's fun, and I think that I am actually playing her a lot better this game. Although somebody said something about when she rolls, like when she's embiggened, you can re-roll 2 and then roll another one with
re-roll her Inhuman.
Her Inhuman, which I didn't realize in this game, and I should have. I don't know why I didn't, but...
Okay, by the way, Cable just dazed himself with the cube fragment. Mm-hmm. That was a great way to start this round.
It
so
was.
I already dropped it.
I feel like this is going to be a good round for me.
Well, let's see. Hulkbuster is pounding the ever-living bejesus out of Juggernaut right now.
Okay, well...
And what is so nasty about this attack is you don't get power for any of the damage.
That was bad. And I did use my...
Nice punch
to reduce... So I'm still barely alive.
You're barely alive, but I have plenty of power.
But I was like, make him do it again. Because make him do it.
You do, and you did.
I mean, I knew I was going down, but...
Yeah, that was fun. That I am super happy with this game already. Mission accomplished. I got to do my super awesome attack on a big dude. So yeah, you're dazed.
Okay, so Captain Marvel.
And what is so awesome about how this progresses is once you explain why you take the Juggernaut, what happens over the next few rounds, people, you need to go back and rewatch because it is epic, and you just can't make this stuff up, even though we totally made this stuff up.
Okay, so she's going up there. She's in binary, which Avengers.
Your leadership ability allowed her to do it.
Yeah. So I think Energy Blast, and I think I'm going against War Machine because no, I'm not. Never mind. I'm like
again. Once you find out why she took Juggernaut, this attack makes even more sense. It's awesome. Have I intrigued people enough yet? I hope so.
They're gonna go look and be like, really? That's the reason.
That's the reason.
That's why I watched all the way through into the end.
You're welcome, everyone. So yeah, that was a good attack, but like you said, you can hear the comments in the background. She's like, "Why do I always roll skulls when I get rerolls?" Because the dice hate us sometimes, and today they're not liking you very much, or at least this round. All right, so I moved up with Captain America, Sam Wilson. She's doing a shield throw at Miss Marvel, who ducked it.
How dare you?
But as you can see, I have a ricochet off of this, and hey, look who's close by. Yeah, I was explaining it. You don't have to. You've already blocked it.
So I block it, I duck, and then bam, right into
the Captain America.
Poor Steve.
She's like, duck. He's like, what? Wham!
So he took that. So 1, 2, 3.
He took 2, I think, out of that one. Yeah. And it pushed him back. That was hilarious. All right, now you're playing the Wolverine.
I love Wolverine. So this is, I believe, best at what I do.
Yep. And what you do ain't very nice.
I think it's nice. I think it's pretty awesome.
But that's what he says.
Oh, you're being Wolverine right now.
Yeah, but it sounded like I had a slightly southern accent, and he's Canadian, so that probably didn't make any sense.
No.
And people are like, stop. I will.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So that
oh yeah, the wild is worth 2.
And you pierce with it.
Yes.
So you just did 5, and you just dazed Deadpool, and you made him drop his chimichanga. That's the real tragedy
Heck
here.
yeah, that's what I really was after. The chimichanga.
He didn't have it wrapped.
And
he just held it in his hand, and now it's on the ground.
That wild also would have made you bleed had you survived, by the way.
I don't got time to bleed.
That is definitely not the way Wolverine would talk.
No, but that was Jessica Ventura from the Predator movie.
Oh.
I ain't got time to bleed.
I actually have never seen that movie.
So, all new, all different. I use my leadership ability to move out. Yeah, I'm just throwing genres out at this for our audience. But anyone who knew or saw Predator, they knew exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, and I think I was like, there was nothing else for me to do, which is why I didn't take my second
Correct.
action.
Yes. Yeah. So now it's War Machine, and he's targeting Captain Marvel, even though you've got way better defense now. Metal Storm. Well, you're not rolling very well today. And you're bleeding. I'm kind of on fire right now. I mean, not literally, figuratively. Okay, never mind. That was a good block. But you did take quite a bit of damage, and you're bleeding.
Yeah, she's only hanging on by 2 right now.
Like I said, this is a bloody game. This is a lot of high damage game.
Like, that's another reason I didn't want her to hold the fragment, but
Yeah.
she is nonetheless.
Now, see if that Morpho Punch works just as well as it did the last round. Yeah. No, you
Can't
clipped him.
reroll because of the skulls, but
Right. That's still a pretty decent hit. I mean, not great, but you got another one. I'm just not feeling like it's a good idea to use the Vibranium Shield at this point. And luckily, there's your reroll.
yeah.
Well, again, you're pinging away. And now Captain America moves
And
up.
I had him big end, right?
No, not yet.
No, I didn't.
Not
Okay.
yet. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
No, you use him big quite a bit in this game, though. So you're doing a shield throw at him.
Shield throw.
See what I mean? Captain America. Captain America. That was... And I'm using... Okay, I am using my Vibranium Shield here.
I think you used it every single time.
After this, I had plenty of power. So, yay. 1 damage. Oh, no. Yeah, see, Sam is starting to get pretty hurt. That was another slobber knocker of a round, and now more damage is coming from the mist and then from the cubes. So, yeah. You scored it because you dazed both my people, so now I'm poisoning Wolverine. And then, yeah. Now, this I found interesting. You move it back. You move it behind Hulkbuster. I wasn't quite sure why you did that, but you did. And he took another point of damage. So,
I don't really know what I was thinking. That's a good question.
you know, I have to say, since this game is Miss Marvel fanfic, that I'm at a disadvantage as it is.
Why? Because you don't write or read fanfic?
Well, because she wouldn't want me to win in this fanfic, I believe.
that's right, Andy.
So.
Well, she had herself lose last time, though.
But would she really have herself lose 2 games in a row?
I don't know.
Find out, ladies and gentlemen. So, I'm starting out with heavy ordnance, and there's a good reason for this, and that's called explosive. I can target Juggernaut, and then I will automatically do 1 damage to everybody within 2, or other enemy characters within 2, and that's all Miss Marvel has. I'm sorry, Captain Marvel. All Captain Marvel has. So, I'm going to daze her one way or another, and anything I can do to Juggernaut is bonus.
I feel like Captain Marvel has just gotten a beating this game. She is just...
She really has.
She's just been not defending well, not really attacking well either, so...
Again, fanfic. That's what happens in fanfic.
I know.
You
Alright,
did
taking
play...
revenge with seeing red, which that means I can attack when one of my characters is dazed by a character.
That's attack within quotation marks, evidently, for this one.
Right, quotation marks. I didn't have very much power either, so...
But you did knock me down, or push me back, I should say. You pushed me, and that sucked because that means I had to get back up.
Poor you.
But Captain Marvel is dazed, so that was a score for me. I mean, win. Well, that was good. I didn't score or win. That was a good move for me. So.
Alright. Juggernaut is strike. I mean, I got damaged earlier so much, but I wasn't able to get power for it, so...
Yeah, I really
he's
did
just
hamstring him.
Yeah.
And there's no place to move, really. so you don't get your momentum. Otherwise,
Exactly.
yeah.
There just was not a whole lot I could do. So, another strike.
Yeah, and then you were going to throw him, and then I had to explain that he's size 4.
Oh, yeah. I was
He's a big boy.
No!
Yeah, that's pretty sweet, not gonna lie. Hulkbuster is a big boy. But you cracked the armor, you knocked me out of it. Now, I'm assuming I did this correctly. Hulkbuster says it's kind of like, weirdly kind of like the Hulk. He doesn't daze, from my understanding, and that's where I could have gotten this wrong, so please, if I did get it wrong, let me know. But it says flip him over, I lose all my power, I gain all my health. Oh, and any status conditions I have, I also lose those. So he's basically kind of a fresh character at this point. And then you threw a car at him, just to kind of prove a point, I guess.
Yeah, that's how I prove my points. I throw a car. Yeah.
As most people do, as you know. So again, hopefully I did that correctly.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it sounded like. So, I'd say you did. But
Omega level
see.
threat. I love this name of this attack. It sounds so awesome. So epic. I'm throwing that trailer at Wolverine. Come on. Well, okay, you took 2. And now I'm going to shoot you with the plasma rifle.
I feel like you've got it out for Wolverine.
I do. Hey, did you know that in the Ultimate line of comics, Wolverine becomes Cable in the future?
I did not know that.
It is true. It's not as awesome as you think.
I will never be able to catch up with you in
No,
comics,
that's a lot
because you've
there.
been reading comics for how many years?
Many, many years.
Because we're old.
Now, you're rolling too many dice here. Sorry about that. I should have warned you. You're incinerated. No, I'm sorry, you're not. You're not incinerated. I didn't do any damage.
I took my incinerate off with the chimichanga.
No. That happens later on. You're getting ahead of yourself. But I didn't roll. That's when I rolled the wild for incinerate. And you made me re-roll all my awesome dice.
Okay, so now I'm incinerated.
Now you're incinerated, yeah. And there's the chimichanga right there.
Okay. Oops, sorry, spoiler alert. I pick up the chimichanga. I think I'm getting ready to do that right now.
Yeah, after this you do.
I'm like, hey, I'm incinerated. I'm going to pick up that chimichanga and get rid of it.
Wolverine just likes to be on fire. So, you're attacking...
He's hot. Look at him.
Literally and figuratively, I guess. So... So, yeah... Deadpool's still there. Still hanging in. I'm bleeding. Hey, there's your bleed.
You're bleeding.
And you're doing it again. And, come on. I know karate. Yes, I do know karate.
I think you still dazed, though.
Not yet. No, remember I told you I control my own destiny?
Oh, yeah. Okay. That's right.
So watch this, folks, as I control my own destiny. First of all, I'm going to attack Wolverine. As one would in these circumstances. Maximum effort! Not really good at all.
Yeah. Not the best, Andy.
Yeah, and I don't know why I didn't do... Well, I do know why I didn't do a strike right now. Or a stab, I believe is what it's called. So, I do get dance move, or dance party. I'm down to 1 stamina. So, okay, yeah, I probably messed this up just slightly as far as what I should have done. But, so, everybody takes a damage, including myself, and I KO myself. I don't think my healing factor... I think once I went to 0, I'm out. My healing factor doesn't kick in. But I did get to move up with all new, all different. So, like I said, Deadpool takes himself out.
Okay, so Miss Marvel is going to embiggen. I think I didn't realize at this point that I couldn't throw with embiggen. I learned it at this moment.
Right. And by the way, you used the chimichanga to remove incinerate at that point.
Yeah, I
not
did.
heal yourself.
Correct,
so, yeah.
correct.
So you do get your 2 rerolls, and then here's where you realized Well, we find out later on you could have done one more reroll.
Yes.
You do get your Inhuman reroll.
Yeah, I could have rolled that block there.
I'm using my telekinetic shield on Cable.
And I don't know why that didn't occur to me. It's like, duh. Yeah, of
Yeah.
course she'd get her Inhuman reroll.
You know, sometimes we get so hyper-focused
It's
in
true.
these games.
Yeah,
So
and you're, playing new characters. But next time.
you won't forget, yeah. All right, so Cable's still up and about. You de-biggin. And now it's time for... Now, I had a grand plan here. A grand plan.
How grand was it?
You're about to see. I should say I have a grand plan. Starts with a little thing called Red Wing Assault. Andy, do better. Do better. But I still get to throw, right? I can throw Wolverine into Miss Marvel and daze her and him at the same time.
Just wait.
Oh.
Sorry. So, Indomitable? Is that what it's
Indomitable, yeah. Stops me from throwing. I do get a movement here still.
called? Which I don't think I've ever played that card before.
No, it's one of our newer
It's new,
cards.
okay.
New-ish. It came out this year, I should say.
But when I was looking through the cards, I was like, this sounds good.
And it was. It saved 2 of your people. So, I truly feel like Miss Marvel, the way you've been rolling, Miss Marvel probably would have been dazed from that. Because Wolverine is a size 3 when you throw him.
Yeah, she probably would have been.
So now Captain America seems like he wants to get a little revenge on Sam. Other Captain America. Both of them have their shields. Whose is the real one? I don't know. I am using Vibranium Shield myself.
Well, you took, what, 2? 1, 2, 3, 4.
No, I took 4. You
okay.
dazed me. Yeah. And I dropped the cube. And you picked it up. So, I now have little pew-pew attacks with the former Hulkbuster Iron Man.
But I was still kind of like, because I'm not doing great.
Yeah. And I truly felt I could probably take you out.
Oh, I felt like you could too.
So this is Rapid Repulsor Blast.
Yeah, I definitely was feeling like, yeah.
Got my Rapid Fire. That's not going to do anything. And I have one more attack. No. So I moved from all new, all different, by the way. So if you wonder how I moved and did 2 attacks, I used all new, all different to move, and then pew-pewed. Wow. Wow. That was painful. But hey, Wolverine. Now, this is where we also messed up. You would have dazed right here with Wolverine because of the Terrigen Mist right here. But I think we forgot to give you a damage. And what's going to end up happening is you're going to daze at the beginning of the next round, which wouldn't have happened. You would have scored the points, but you kind of shot yourself in the foot here. That was just, again, we were too hyper-focused.
Yeah.
All right. Round 4. There goes the chimichanga. Who cares about the cube fragments? The chimichanga just fell. But again, for those of you who are screaming at us, yes, that should have happened last round.
Oh, so does the chimichanga stay when...
It's an asset token.
So it stays even if
Yep.
Deadpool gets KO'd? Okay.
Yes. That is my
I
understanding.
wasn't even thinking about that, but it just occurred to me.
Now you're taking out the trash. Boom. What? Ow. Now you're embiggening.
Yeah, I did it right this time. I was like, I am not going to forget to take out the trash before I embiggen.
And because you're embiggened, size 2,
size
or I'm
2.
sorry, range 2
Yep.
for picking up objective tokens.
Correct.
So, yeah. But you need some power if you're going to pick those up. Do you think you can do it?
We'll see.
TK Shield. Hope you don't. I mean, it's not a bad start. Okay, well, you do get those rerolls.
should have re-rolled again, but
Yeah, you are on fire
I
now.
still.
So you dazed, Cable. I all new, all different. Moved up, War Machine. And now, you seem to be out with a vengeance.
High five.
Do not want. Wow. Nikki's kind of ticked off. Now, this is again where you know it's fanfic, because all of a sudden Miss Marvel had like she thought about all the people she was disappointing, and she got super strong, and now she's just wiping everybody out. And you had plenty of power to pick those up.
So that was like a fragment and a chimichanga.
Two fragments and a
fragments,
chimichanga,
So
yeah.
yeah, Miss Marvel's doing well. She's saving the day.
And now you go back down to being small again. Yeah. Take that back, Wolverine. All right, I'm in a great little spot now. So, War Machine, do your thing, sir. Do your thing. I am Metal Storming, which is a beam 3. Starting with Captain Marvel. Wow. Oh, wow. That is so awesome. Nikki doesn't think so, but Andy does.
I'm just,
And now
taking it in.
I didn't roll as well on Juggernaut, unfortunately, but you didn't either. So, yeah, that's all it took. You're donezo. So, Juggernaut is officially KO'd from the game, and yeah, drop that. Now I'm gonna go full clip. Empty the clip onto Captain Marvel. I need her gone. Nice. So I took 2 damage, but those 2 crits count as 2 hits each. So I basically just annihilated Captain Marvel there. I'm sorry. Why would Miss Marvel write that?
She still has 1 stamina.
No, she's gone. She is gone.
She is?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
100%.
All right.
100%. I might have to fix the little score thing if it's what's showing. But, yeah, so... Leave Sam alone. All those bullies on that side of the table. Using my vibranium shield every time now.
Oh, yeah, you are.
Yeah, I do. So, if you don't see it on the screen, that's what's happening. That's why I'm rolling that many dice. That, unfortunately, is kind of it. I grabbed that fragment, but with you securing that that side of the table, I believe it's 20 to 14.
Miss Marvel picked up all that, and then, yeah.
Yeah, great.
That side.
That was a great game.
Good game.
I thought you loved Captain Marvel. She totally got her butt kicked in the story.
Even our idols can have a bad day. Plus, she was so distraught over Juggernaut getting hurt.
I still don't understand why you think Captain Marvel would fall in love with the Juggernaut.
Well, she loves Steve, too.
Steve?
Steve Rogers. You know, Captain America.
So we're on the first name basis with him now.
I am an essential part of this team. You know, like when I protected him from Captain America Sam Wilson.
You mean when you ducked and you ended up getting hit in the face by a thrown shield?
Anyway, did you see how I totally throttled Cable? I was BA.
Yes, you were very bad at being a hero. Girl, you need some practice.
Oh, don't worry. Next episode, we'll have an awesome training montage.
Well, I finally won.
Yeah, that was a very, very brutal game.
At least I think. We haven't gone back and watched it yet, but it just happened. I'm feeling pretty good, so...
Yeah, that game, whenever you're playing with the Terrigen Mists and playing with the cube fragments, that's going to be a rough, fast game.
It is. It's bloody. It's like a lot of... I wanted to have Carol over there by the Terrigen Mist because she was immune to poison, but I couldn't get Juggernaut in there to get the fragment, so she had to do it anyway. It was a big mess. But
So speaking of Juggernaut, Nikki, that seems like a very weird choice for you especially with an Avengers list. What's the story behind adding a Juggernaut?
Okay, so when I've had so many viewers say that, oh, they love Miss Marvel. She's one of their favorite characters. So I started kind of looking into her and reading some of the comics, and I read this article, and it was like 9 times Miss Marvel was a total fangirl. So she, in one of the issues of the comic, she meets Wolverine, and she's just completely going crazy. She's like, oh, I love the X-Men. And she's like, you're my third favorite.
Third most upvoted
story with him and Storm. And he's like...
For fan fiction.
And he's like, what's the first? And he immediately regrets it because she says... Carol Danvers, Captain America, and Juggernaut.
A love triangle fanfic with Captain America, Captain Marvel, and Juggernaut.
So
random.
So we had to do it.
We had
to play Juggernaut in this list because it just made me laugh. And
you know what though? And that side of the table was so heroic, and it had so much drama because Juggernaut got knocked out, so Captain Marvel came to his rescue. And then she got knocked out, and Juggernaut tried to avenge her, and then they both went out the same round. That's an epic. That's a love story for the ages, Nikki.
yes,
So.
And this just reminds us of our teenage daughter so much. Oh my gosh, she's been writing stuff like this for years,
Mm-hmm.
like since she was probably like 11 or 12 years old. So it just reminds us so much of her. So.
And yeah, and
this has been fun.
Yeah, that's what this was. It was partly my list was more recommended by one of our viewers, so thank you for that. I actually had a lot of fun with this list, especially Hulkbuster. Well, I know he wasn't part of the recommendation, but Sam and Flyers, that was the recommendation. Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
And that was a couple of games ago, so sometimes we go back and look at what people have said, and
or it's not we didn't want to play it at the time. It's just there's things
we
that
can
we're
only play
lining
one
up.
game a week, so
Yeah.
we try to at least do that.
So that was a lot of fun. So thank you for that recommendation. This game was a blast. I knew my doom was sealed when I won priority, because like the last 5 games, I lost priority, won the game.
Yeah.
I knew the tides would turn. The moment I won priority, it was sealed. My fate was sealed. But no, that was it. It was one of those. Still, I could have made a pretty decent comeback. A couple things went my way, and I would have scored 6 points. But you played super awesome. Miss Marvel pretty much taking out Cable round 1.
She did so well. I love her.
And I took out Cable round 2 myself. So
one thing that I didn't realize is when she's in Biggin, she can't take out the trash.
Yeah.
So that's like when I did that the first time. I don't know which round it was, but I was like, oh, I can't throw anybody. So I didn't make that mistake again.
But you biggened a lot this game. You were able to use your advantage for the rerolls for high 5, and overall that was a fantastic.
And it allows her to kind of move up without having to waste an action.
She's got a lot of awesome mechanics this way. So yeah.
I like her.
Yeah, you didn't get to play fan club, which was sad, but
yeah.
I have a feeling you'll be playing Miss Marvel again in the future with Captain Marvel. So I don't see that not happening again.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had a lot of fun. I said Hulkbuster, I've been really wanting to play him a lot. He did not disappoint, annihilating the Juggernaut in pretty much one round. But when he does get dazed, he's pretty much useless. You're not going to score 10 power on him. It's going to be hard at least to do that. Not without some major things in your favor. But nonetheless, that was fun. War Machine, MVP of this game from my side. Cable, I just never have any luck with Cable. I don't know what it is. I just don't have any luck. Deadpool, I love the fact that I got to decide his own fate. I knew he's going to die.
I love the fact that I got your chimichanga.
First
Wolverine.
How dare you? That's sacred.
Wolverine and then Miss Marvel.
That is chimichanga. And that's a risk me move, but it was you have to do it. You just have to. It's not it can't be done otherwise. So I think let's talk about a couple of things real quick. We have a new podcast that we've started up. therapy, our therapy for nerds.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, we've said before that we started doing this stuff when the pandemic started,
COVID,
and the world just keeps getting crazier since. So we're just like, yeah, this is what keeps us sane.
so we find solace in nerdom. So,
Me too.
and that's what the podcast.
So that's why we called it that, and we talk about just about everything. Our first episode is Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yep.
We are still working on it to perfect it. It's a little,
it's a work in
it's a
progress.
little raw right
Yeah.
now, I guess. I don't
So,
know.
but yeah, we will continue to work on that one. Our next video will be a showcase of what projects I'm working on. We are working on for the next couple game series or sets. We're going to be adding, not taking away from Marvel, but adding to the channel. So I hope you'll enjoy that one. See some of the painting projects. We won't be able to play next week, but we'll at least have that video for you the following
It's
week.
possible. It depends.
It's.
If we were back.
I guess
in
that's true.
time.
It's
Our
possible.
daughter's in Irish dancing. She has a fesh, and if we're back in time,
We'll video record one for sure.
So-
The Asgardians are coming, so
Oh,
that will be a
yeah.
fun game to play.
It's gonna be really fun. I think we're not gonna be able to wait. Do you know
Oh,
when
no.
they're gonna be here?
No, so maybe next week with 4th of July. Who knows?
So if
when they come, we'll play.
when they
them.
come, we'll play it. Like we'll make it if they
Yes.
if they come. We won't be able to wait. So.
But yeah, I hope everyone enjoys some of the new stuff we're gonna be bringing though. Legion, Conquest, what we're always open for some suggestions. Well, but adding into the variety of this channel. But
it's gonna be still mostly Marvel
Crisis.
Protocol because
that's
what we.
that's our bread and butter. That's what we love. So, again, hope you enjoyed the video. Any final thoughts?
I don't think so.
Yeah, you can bask in your victory on this one. I said that was fun. I've really enjoyed the last few games.
Mm-hmm.
It's just
Well, also I think we had a bit of a break
Yeah.
where we were so busy we couldn't really think or play or do anything. So it's been fun to get back into it.
yes, it has been, and just some of these fun little ways of doing the game again. That's what we do.
Mm-hmm.
These fun little narratives. That's what we enjoy the most.
Oh
So,
yeah, the way that you are doing Miss Marvel's fanfic at the beginning
Yeah.
cracked me up. So
I'm really enjoying that. so.
we did use our daughter's voices for that.
And they're enjoying it too. So I hope you enjoyed that. And
Yeah, give us some feedback. Tell us what you want us to play next, and when we get the Asgardians in, who should we play?
yeah, definitely. Who should we play with the
Mhm.
Asgardians? So other than that, thank you very much for watching. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.